Yeah, let's talk about this Tyrod Taylor versus Daniel Jones quarterback controversy, if you can call it that. Brian Daboll has already come out and squashed and said there is no controversy. Daniel Jones is their quarterback, starting quarterback moving forward. So, but there was this tweet I saw. It's from Anthony Rivardo via PFF, Pro Football Focus. Daniel Jones has been pressured on 46.2% of his dropbacks. His pressure to sack percentage is 30.8%. Tyrod Taylor was pressured on 43.2% of his dropbacks in week 6. His pressure to sack percentage was only 15.8%. So even though they're getting pressured on roughly the same amount, again, it's 1 game versus 4 games, 5 games. Yeah, 5 games versus 1 game. It does look like Tyrod is able to avoid the sack, which DJ has not been able to do successfully this far. So Tyrod's doing a better job of mitigating the pressure and avoiding sacks, but getting the ball out of your hands 15% more often is so significant, which is true. You know, almost 2 out of 10 attempts. That's 2 pass plays that could go for first downs, touchdowns, whatever. Daniel Jones' PFF grade when the pocket is kept clean is 83.2. His PFF grade under pressure is 40.6. So yeah, it's a huge disparity, huge discrepancy between the two. Meanwhile, Tyrod is cool as cum. Whoa. Cum ain't that cool, bro. Cool as a cucumber. PFF grade when kept clean in week 6, 76. PFF grade under pressure in week 6, 72.8. So it's like pressure ain't no thing to Tyrod Taylor. He's just fucking cool, dude. It doesn't seem like he panics. It doesn't seem like he gets flustered. He's like a cool cat, man. And it's like fun to watch and to see, because it's like you don't fear for his life like you do with TJ. It doesn't look like he panics. I mean, that 4th and 5 play was outstanding. The fact that the walls were closing in quick and he pulled it down for a split second to look and was like, nope, and went right back up, found an open guy and threw down the field for first down. Crucial, huge first down. There were just plenty of times where it was like he's going to find a running lane to scramble, or he's going to get rid of the ball, and he's going to take chances. You know, I think he was more willing to take chances and throw down the field than Daniel Jones was. Sometimes to his detriment. You know, there was that one play where he's scrambling right a little bit, got a little pressure coming, and he decides to go deep to Jalen Hyatt, which I don't hate, except Jalen Hyatt's like triple covered, and he just underthrows the hell out of the ball. It's like, if you can friggin' Randall Cunningham that shit, just like Michael Vick toss it out the stadium, then yeah, great decision. But I don't think he has that kind of arm strength anymore. I don't think. Meanwhile, he had Wan'Dale Robinson like wide open right by the first down marker. And I think there was a 3rd down and we had to get off the field. So he wasn't flawless. He wasn't perfect, but did he play better than Daniel Jones in all but 2 quarters this season? Yep, he did. It's 1 game, and I don't know that we should, but maybe Daniel Jones takes notes. You know, he sees it from the sideline. He's like, oh, I don't have to shit the bed and poopy my pants every time the walls come crashing in or down. You know, yeah. Eye test alone without the stats, it's just like, okay, it looks like he's able to handle the pressure better, and we're not all is lost. Like, I don't feel as bad with him back there and this porous offensive line than I do with Daniel. Which, you know, it sucks, but it's just kind of how it is now. But say like this neck thing with Jones, it's so eerily similar to what was happening in 2021. So eerily similar. And in 2021, it's like the same damn thing they were doing in 2021, where they're just kind of like, oh, it's day to day, and like, yeah, no, they're optimistic and blah, blah, blah. It's like, we probably lost them for the season, huh? But the difference from this year versus 2021 is we have Tyrod Taylor, and it's got to give you a much better feeling deep down inside. I mean, he's the highest. Is he the highest paid backup quarterback in the league? He's one of the highest paid backup quarterbacks in the league. His earnings are like on par with some starting quarterbacks. So there's a reason we invested in that heavily, is because Daniel Jones does have an injury history, but also if you're not 100% in on Daniel Jones, which many fans believe, Brian Daboll and Joe Shane don't want him as their guy, but felt like they had to sign him. But it's a very team-friendly deal where we can get out of it. Then you want a guy like Tyrod Taylor, who you know can step in and run the offense and win you some games. Give you a shot. I'm not saying Daniel Jones should be benched. I'm not saying Tyrod Taylor should start. But in that game, he looked better than Daniel Jones did in all but 2 quarters. And those 2 quarters being the second half against the Cardinals, when Jones broke records, which is like crazy to think about in context. So,